Not tiring, various political and civic organizations continuing to raise their voices on the Middle East conflict. This time around, they took their grievances before the doorstep of the union buildings. The South African Communist Party says, as much as marches have made an impact, more needs to be done.
We need, for instance, proper support to boycott all Israeli products across the world and not to send anything into Israel. So the boycott system must be strengthened in such a way that Israel can feel the impact, as well as proper military support to the Palestinian resistance, because at the moment they have been bombarded by high caliber machinery supported by the United States. For instance, on the 7th of October, when Joe Biden first made a comment about Israel's bombardment of Palestine, what he simply did was to instruct a warship of the US in the Mediterranean to go to the Gaza Sea.
Gathered here, they also took the opportunity to honor the first democratic president of South Africa. It was on this day 10 years ago when the world woke up to news of the passing of South Africa's struggle stalwart Nelson Mandela.
Today, being a symbolic day of Madiba's passing, he came to lie in state here at the Union buildings. I spent 3 days here standing side by side with him while the entire people of South Africa, Africa and the global community came to pay tribute to him.
Those gathered here echoing sentiments by the late struggle icon that South Africa's freedom is incomplete without the freedom of Palestinians. Today's event was accompanied by a wreath-laying ceremony.
We have witnessed supporters and met supporters from everywhere around the world, Palestinians, Arabs, Muslims, non-Muslims, free people from everywhere, from every corner of the world, who are committed to the struggle of freedom, dignity, independence and sovereignty of Palestine.
And he brought a miraculous peace and the freedom here in South Africa. But he left a great job. As soon as he left prison, the first visit was to Palestine. And he left that job to continue. Now, he was a person who was praised around the world for the peace that he provided.
We are here because we believe in this struggle. We are here because we believe those that have a heart, those that have humanity in them, will also stand up and say, no more of what we see on TV, of children being killed, of the elderly, of people dying on a day-to-day basis.
Meanwhile, these organizations in South Africa have vowed to never tire from raising their voices on this issue, as this was close to the first democratic president of South Africa. Mandla Mandela, SABC News, Johannesburg.